In an industry where overnight sensations often fade as quickly as they rise, Post Malone stands as an exception, a genre-blending artist who transformed a viral SoundCloud track into a global music empire. How did a teenager from Grapevine, Texas, evolve into one of the most streamed artists of the decade, collaborating with legends across genres? From his humble beginnings to chart-topping hits, this is the story of Post Malone's explosive rise to fame. Early life and musical roots. Born as Austin Richard Post on July 4, 1995 in Syracuse, New York, Post Malone's early life was rooted in diverse musical influences. His father, Rich Post, a former DJ, introduced him to a wide range of genres, from hip-hop to country. At the age of 9, the family relocated to Grapevine, Texas, where Post's musical journey took shape, inspired by the video game Guitar Hero. He picked up the guitar and began exploring various musical styles, including heavy metal and folk. Did you know that before his rap career, Post was part of a heavy metal band and even auditioned for the American band Crown the Empire? The birth of Post Malone. In his teenage years, Austin adopted the nickname Post Malone, a name he generated using a random rap name generator, though Post was a nickname he'd already gone by. He began making music with software like FL Studio, experimenting with beats, loops, and different sounds in his bedroom. He wasn't formally trained, but his love for music pushed him to learn through trial and error. He released his first mixtape, Young and After Them Riches, at just 16, sharing it with classmates at Grapevine High School. That tape may have been rough around the edges, but it marked the beginning of his self-made career. One of his earliest online efforts included a tongue-in-cheek R&B track titled Why Don't You Love Me, performed under the alias Leon DeCino. It was comedic in tone, but behind the humor, you could already hear his skill for catchy melodies and genre blending. What happens when a teenager blends heavy metal, folk, and hip-hop? You get the unique sound of Post Malone, a sound the world wasn't ready for, but couldn't ignore either. The breakthrough with White Iverson. In February 2015, Post uploaded White Iverson to SoundCloud, a track he recorded just 2 days after writing it. The song, inspired by his braided hairstyle resembling basketball player Allen Iverson, quickly went viral, collecting over 1 million plays within a month. The smooth, melodic vibe and emotional delivery stood out from the more aggressive trap music that was dominating at the time, helping it connect with a wider audience. The video for White Iverson, released later in July 2015, further boosted his popularity, racking up millions of views on YouTube in just weeks. The success of White Iverson caught the attention of major record labels, leading to Post signing with Republic Records in August 2015. It was clear from that moment Post Malone wasn't going to be a one-hit wonder. He had arrived. Collaborations and early success. From SoundCloud uploads to sharing the stage with Kanye and Bieber, Post's journey was just beginning. After the success of White Iverson, Post Malone's career began gaining serious pace. He quickly became known for his melodic hooks and genre-blending sound, making him a popular collaborator in the industry. In 2016, he released his debut studio album Stoney, featuring hits like Congratulations with Quavo. The album was a slow burn, initially receiving mixed reviews, but it eventually became a commercial success, going multi-platinum and staying on the Billboard 200 chart for over 300 weeks. During this time, Post collaborated with artists like Kanye West, Justin Bieber, and 50 Cent, showing his ability to adapt to various musical styles. His feature on Kanye's The Life of Pablo track Fade introduced him to a broader hip-hop audience, while opening for Justin Bieber's Purpose Tour helped him gain a global fan base. Debut album Stoney. How did Congratulations become the anthem of success for a generation? It all started with Stoney. In December 2016, Post released his debut studio album, Stoney, featuring hits like Congratulations with Quavo. The album peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and was certified double platinum, strengthening Post's place in the music industry. Stoney showcased Post's ability to blend hip-hop with melodic elements, creating a sound that connected with a broad audience. Breaking records with Beer Bongs and Bentleys. Post's second album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, released in April 2018, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and shattered Spotify's first-day streaming record, pulling in over 78 million streams in 24 hours. The album was an instant hit, praised for its smooth production, catchy hooks, and its ability to seamlessly blend genres like trap, pop, and rock. It featured chart-topping singles like Rockstar with 21 Savage and Psycho with Ty Dolla $ign, songs that dominated radio waves and playlists around the world. These tracks didn't just climb the charts, they stayed there, with Rockstar spending 8 consecutive weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Beyond commercial success, the album marked a turning point in how mainstream music welcomed emotional exposure. Tracks like Better Now revealed a more personal side of Post, dealing with heartbreak, fame, and mental health topics that connected deeply with fans. The album also received a Grammy nomination for Best Album of the Year, solidifying Post's credibility not just as a hitmaker, but as an artist to be taken seriously by critics. It wasn't just a follow-up to Stoney, it was a statement that Post Malone wasn't going anywhere. Breaking streaming records and topping charts, beer bongs and Bentleys didn't just break the mold, it set a new standard for what a modern album could be. Diversifying with Hollywood's bleeding. From rock legends to R&B stars, Post Malone's collaborations knew no bounds. In September 2019, Post released Hollywood's Bleeding, an album that blended various genres and featured collaborations with artists like Ozzy Osbourne and SZA. The album's hit single, Circles, became his 4th #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and spent 61 weeks on the chart, showcasing his versatility and mass appeal. Hugging country music. Who would have thought that Post Malone, known for his hip-hop roots, would create a chart-topping country album? But yes, when there is a will, there is a way. Post Malone's musical journey took a new turn as he hugged country music, a genre he had long admired. In 2024, he released his first country album, F1 Trillion, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. The album features collaborations with renowned country artists like Morgan Wallen, Blake Shelton, and Luke Combs. The lead single, I Had Some Help, featuring Morgan Wallen, topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Recognition and awards. Post Malone's exploration into country music did not go unnoticed. In 2005, he received 8 nominations at the American Music Awards, including Favorite Male Country Artist and Favorite Country Album for F1 Trillion. This wasn't his first time in the spotlight for awards. Over the years, Post has been nominated for numerous Grammys, Billboard Music Awards, and MTV VMAs, winning multiple honors, including Top Artist at the 2020 Billboard Music Awards. His ability to consistently earn recognition across different genres, rap, pop, and now country, has solidified his status as one of the most versatile and respected artists of his generation. What makes Post unique is not just the awards themselves, but the way he connects with both critics and fans alike. His music crosses boundaries, and his award nominations reflect that wide-reaching charm. From rap to country, Post Malone's groundbreaking talent continues to captivate audiences worldwide. The road ahead. As Post Malone continues to evolve as an artist, he shows no signs of slowing down. His willingness to explore new musical landscapes and collaborate with artists across genres keeps his work fresh and exciting. Fans eagerly prepare for what he will do next, whether it's returning to his hip-hop roots, continuing his country journey, or entering into entirely new genres. What will Post Malone surprise us with next? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, his musical journey is far from over. From a teenager in Texas experimenting with music to a global superstar breaking genre boundaries, Post Malone's rise to the top of the music industry is a powerful reminder that following your unique path can lead to incredible places. His story is more than a tale of fame. It's about passion, creativity, and refusing to be restricted. And with every album, every shift in sound, he proves that great artists don't just follow trends, they set them. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into Post Malone's incredible journey, don't forget to like this video, share it with a fellow fan, and drop a comment about your favorite Posty song. We'd love to hear from you. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more amazing stories from the music world. Trust me, this is just the beginning, because with Post Malone, and with me, the next big story is always just around the corner.